I had a chance to read the thriller and watch the movie adaptation of The Housemaid, and I really enjoyed it. There were a lot of nuggets that women can walk away with and really reflect on. So let's talk about one. In The Housemaid, the house was not the danger, okay? It was the women's desperation. And we're talking about Millie and also Nina. And if you haven't read the book or watched the movie, here's a call out. There will be some spoiler alerts, not a lot, but some. So just be aware of that and feel free to hop off and, watch and read and then come back and join the conversation. So yeah, it wasn't the house that was dangerous. It was the desperation that these two women had, right? So we look at Millie. Millie was incarcerated for many years and she needed a job. And then she came across this job as a housemaid and it felt perfect. It was honestly too good to be true, right? And we all know if it's too good to be true, then it probably is. Nina, on the other hand, we don't learn about this until towards the end. But she also moved in with this guy and married him within months as a single mom who was working and was really struggling financially and not having, the support from what it seems. And she moved in and she also acted out of desperation. So that is a learning lesson there. When you are desperate, you stop asking questions. You tell yourself, I just need this to work, right? You feel like you've exhausted maybe all of your options. Desperation makes red flags look manageable. Oh, I can work with that. Oh yeah, that's not a problem, right? Especially for Millie. She was living out of her car. She goes into this mansion. It's beautiful. It's very different from what she's used to, right? Being inside a cell for many years. I think they said 15 years. I can't recall correctly. It makes unsafe situations feel temporary. And it also convinces women to accept things they would never accept in a calm state, right? When we operate from a calm, balanced, and clear perspective, we make better decisions. In The Housemaid, urgency creates imbalance. The person with power senses the need, and the rules quietly change. Silence becomes the price of survival, right? We see this with Nina. She was silenced. And we'll talk about this. There's actually more. There's so many nuggets that I took out of this movie. But Nina was silenced. No one believed her. She looked like she had the perfect life from the outside, but inside, behind those closed doors, she was struggling. And know if you're going through this, know someone that has gone through this, or you yourself went through this. This isn't about weakness. It's about what happens when women are forced to choose quickly instead of wisely. Now, if this resonates, please comment down below. Let's engage. Let's learn from each other. And it's a good reminder for us to pause before we make big decisions. As moms, as women, as ambitious women, as women that also work out of the home, we are constantly making decisions for ourselves, our future, our family, our children, and the list goes on. And having clarity is a form of self-respect. So follow My Elevare Living for grounded reflections that help women choose from strength, not fear. Okay? Here we are elevating our lives, and My Elevare Life welcomes you on this journey.